Meanwhile, troops of Operation Hardin K have successfully killed several insurgents and rescued kidnapped civilians in a coordinated early morning operation in Konduga local government area, once again reinforcing the military's resolve to protect lives and restore lasting peace in the northeast. TVC's Jesse Tafida has more.
Are keeping the pressure firmly on terrorist elements operating across Borno State. In the early hours of January 4th, 2026, troops working closely with members of the Civilian Joint Task Force launched a targeted operation at a non-terrorist crossing point along the soldiery axis in Konduga local government area. The operation was swift, precise, and decisive. 5 terrorists were neutralized during the engagement, with no casualties recorded on the side of the troops, underscoring the professionalism, coordination, and tactical superiority of the security forces. Beyond the neutralization of the terrorists, the operation delivered a major humanitarian gain. 3 civilians abducted by the insurgents were rescued alive, bringing relief to families and communities long traumatized by kidnappings. Troops also recovered AK-47 rifles during the operations, further degrading the fighting capability of the terrorist groups. Military authorities say the success of the operation highlights the importance of sustained collaboration between troops and local security partners, particularly the Civilian Joint Task Force, whose knowledge of the terrain continues to play a critical role. With morale high, Operation Hardin K says it remains committed to maintaining dominance across the theater, dismantling terrorist networks and ensuring that civilians can live without fear. As security operations continue across Northeast, the message from the troops is clear. Terrorist elements will be relentlessly pursued, civilians will be protected, and peace will not be negotiated but enforced. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Jesse joins us now on the news at 10. Jesse, take us to Konduga and what happened earlier today. You mentioned that 3 civilians were rescued. What condition are they in? And what more do you know about the medical and physiological or psychological support they are getting?
Well, Nipemi, if you could, remember reports in the last week, the military continued to record successes, in the last 7 days. They continue to take their operations to the deep Sambisa forest and other locations whereby the insurgents are there, especially the Mandara Mountains and other strategic locations. Now, what the military is doing now under Operation Hardin K, led by the theater commander, Operation Hardin K, Major General Abdul Salam Abubakar, is that they are taking the fight to the insurgents, and they're not waiting for the insurgents, to come in to launch an attack on them before they retaliate. But now we could see that they are taking the fight to the insurgents, and they've been recording successes. Large cache of ammunition continue to be seized by the Nigerian military, and then the success in Konduga that we've seen, yesterday, is that they've rescued these 3 people. You could see, the footage is there. They are in sound health, and according to them, what they were saying in the local language is that they were just sitting together with the insurgents when they just heard the military coming in without any notice, and they had to run. This is to show that the military, are doing their best to see that peace is being restored to most parts of Borno State,
Indeed.
especially places that are inaccessible. And people are saying that the close collaboration between the military and other local security operatives is what is giving success, over the weeks for the military.
Jesse, quickly, if you can, what more do we know about this neutralized insurgents? Are they part of a known cell? And was this operation significant enough to deter future attacks?
It is actually, we could say that because, for the past 7 days, we could see that over 15 terrorists have been killed, and we could see the large, ammunition that were seized. It continued to give hope for the people of the state that the military is working, not only working, but, people continue to see what the military is doing, showing the public of the, ammunitions they seized from the terrorists, their logistics, talking about motorcycles that they usually go around with, abducting people in communities. A lot of communities now can sleep with their 2 eyes closed because of what the military is doing together with local security operatives. And what the military is now saying is communities should continue, to report suspicious movements around them to the military operations and other, security operatives, so that this thing would be a thing of the past. It is not only for the military and other security operatives security duty is, but for everyone. And we could see the successes. We remember that some weeks ago, before the Christmas celebration, there was a bomb blast, and we could see that days after that, the military, together with police and other security operatives, arrested people that are trying to, continue to bring about suicide bomb attacks in Borno State. Several people have been arrested, and we could see that the operations continue to go on, which is kudos, according to people, for the military.
Just say Tafida live for us in Maiduguri. Thank you for the updates there.